Hello and welcome to the QA Underground. Today we'll be talking about how to gather image data for your convolutional neural network using the Python language. The approach we will take today will be to capture screenshots of each element using a data collection class. Within that class, we will loop through each element and capture a screenshot of the element. We will then store that data to a folder, which can then be consumed into a convolutional neural network. The first step we will need to take will be to create the Selenium test. After creating the file, we will need to import the WebDriver using Selenium. Step number 2 will be to create the URL variable. This will be the page that you want to gather the image data from. Step 3 will be to create an instance of the driver. In step 4, we will need to create an instance of the data collection class, the class that will gather the image data for you. And finally, in step 5, we will set up the driver to go to the URL variable that we created above, and call the data collection class instance that we also created. Then, after the image data is collected, we will close the driver. Now we are ready to create the data collection class. To do so, we will create a file called data collection, and at the top of that file we will import time. Next, we will create the query variable that will be used with the find elements by XPath call to find the list of elements. Step 3 will be to create the data storage variable. This will point to a directory where the image data will be stored. In step 4, we will create the data collection class. In step 5, we will initialize the driver. In step 6, we will create our gathering images definition. In step 7, we will create the element list using the driver find elements by XPath, and then pass the query that we set up above. In step 8, we will create our element images dictionary. And finally, in step 9, we will create a for loop that will loop through the element list, take a screenshot of each element, and finally store the image in the data storage directory. We can now run our test and validate that the image data from the website is being stored in the directory. In today's video, we covered an approach to gathering image data for our convolutional neural networks using Python. We did so by using a data collection class that loops through the elements and captures a screenshot of each element, and then stores that image data to a data folder. I want to thank everybody for joining in on this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.